Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. This is the story of the encounters with deities. Two meetings of Mahakasapa with deities of lower or higher orders have been recorded. They are related here because they illustrate his independence of spirit and his determination to keep his austere way of living without accepting privileges from wherever were offered. There was a young female deity called Laja who remembered that she had obtained her present celestial happiness because in her previous human existence as a poor woman she had offered parched rice to the elder Mahakasapa with a believing heart, uttering the aspiration, "May I be a partaker of the truth you have seen." On her way home, while reflecting on her offering, she was bitten by a snake and died, and was immediately reborn in the heaven of the 33 gods in the midst of great splendor. This is the deity remembered in her gratitude. She wanted now to serve the great elder. Descending to earth, she swept the elder's cell and filled the vessel. After she had done that for 3 days, the elder saw her radiant figure in his cell, and after questioning her, asked asked her to leave as he did not wish that the monk of the future, knowing it, should disapprove of him. His entreaties were of no avail. The deity rose in the air, filled with great sadness. The Buddha, aware of what had happened, appeared to the deity and consoled her by speaking of the worth of her meritorious deeds and their great reward. But he also said that it had been Kasapa's duty to practice restraint. In the other story, it is said that Mahakasapa, while living at the Pupali cave, had entered a period of 7 days uninterrupted meditation, spending the time in unbroken meditative posture. At the end of that period, after arising from that meditation, he went to Rajata on Amzram. In that time, there arose in 500 female deities of Taka's celestial realm the keen desire to offer alms food to the venerable Mahakasapa. With the food prepared, they offered the elder, asking for his favor by accepting their offering. But he asked them to leave as he wanted to bestow his favor on the poor so that they could benefit from the virtuous deed. As he did not yield to their repeated entreaties, they finally left. When Saka, king of gods, heard about their vain effort, a great desire arose in him as well to offer alms to the great elder. So avoid being refused, he turned himself into an old weaver. When Mahagasaba approached, he offered rice to him, and at that moment the rice was accepted. It turned exceedingly fragrant. Then Mahagasaba knew who this old weaver truly was, and he reproached Saka. "You have done a grievous wrong, Kasuyo. By doing so, you have deprived poor people of the chance to acquire merit. Do not do such thing again. We too need merit," revered Kasapa. "We too are in need of it. But I have acquired merit or not by giving alms to you through deception. You have gained merit, friend." Now Sakat, while departing, gave voice to the following solemn utterance: "All almsgiving, highest almsgiving, well bestowed on Kasapa." And this is a story of about the encounters with deities, how deities were about how Mahagasapa went in a deep meditation and came back on alms round. The other deities saw that it was a good opportunity to get virtuous deed, but Mahagasapa refused, saying that it was for the poor so that they could gain good karma. So one deity saw that and he had a desire to offer, and he disguised himself as an old weaver. But when he offered the food to Magasapa, he knew instantly who it was. And that is a summary of the story of the encounters with deities.